はい、おはようございます。直樹です。音声入ってるよね。たまに入ってない時あるからね。入ってる。オッケーオッケー。音声は入ってるんだけどな。なんかこう、デスクトップの音が入んなくなってんだよな。これ治らんかね。一回 OBS アンインストールなんかな。うまくいかんと。なんかうまくいかんよね。音声がね。入ってないよね。ありゃりゃ。いけんね。いけんねってなったよね。不思議。It seems to be strange ね。それぐらいか。わからんけどね。よいしょ。というわけで、始めていきます。今日も配信を。その、私最近っていうか昨日人と話したのと、今日、本読んで思ったのが、情報収集っていいことばかりじゃないなっていうのをすごい思いました。例えば、今日朝読んでたエッセンシャル思考って、これ誰の本かな、グレッグ・マキューンさんのエッセンシャル思考をっていう本を読んでるんですけど、それのなんか終わりの方にガンジーについて触れられてて、マハトマ・ガンジーで、マハトマ・ガンジーは、南アフリカを訪れた際にすごいこう抑圧されている人々を見て、で自分のやることはこの抑圧されている人々を解放することだって思って、でその人たちのために自分の時間を使おうっていう風に決めたらしいんだけど、その決めた後に、例えば3年間新聞を一切読まない、要は余計な情報を遮断するっていうのをやってたみたいで、ってことはなんで言うんだろう、何かこう自分がやりたいって決めた時にいろんなこと見ちゃうとブレちゃうし、なんか他のいろんなことに思いを馳せる分にもなんかこうなんて言うんだろうな、疲れちゃったりとかエネルギーを捉えたりとかするから、情報をあえてこう遮断していくってすごい大事なことなんじゃないかなって思ったの。それはエッセンシャル思考の本だから、より少なくより良くしていきましょうっていう、本質的なことだけやりましょうっていう、その本ならではのストーリーというかなんていうかっていうのもあるんだけど、ガンジーが実際そうやってたっていうからね。でより少なくより良くの人は他にもいっぱいいるっていうことでの、なんていうんだろうな、スティーブ・ジョブズとかウォーレン・バフェットとかもそうだし、結局少なくてより良くてっていう人たちは大勢いるから、それに倣って見るのは、特にガンジーみたいに3年間も外の情報を取らないっていうのは一つありかなってふと思ったので、なんていうんだろうな。で、あと昨日友達と話したのが、もう自己啓発本読むのやめないよ、小説の方が面白いよってその友達は言ってて、待てよと思って、それ一理あるかもなって思ったの。っていうのは自己啓発本私好きでよく読むんですけど、なんか最近気分暗いなと思ってて、なんか気持ち上がんないし、なんか落ち込むし、自己啓発本読んでてどの本に書いてあることも結局正しいなとは思ったの。どの本も正しい、結局のところ。ただ どの本も正しいにもかかわらず、どの本を読んでも私はうまくいかない。なんでかなと思った時に、その書いてあることを実践してないわけじゃないけど長続きしない。で、意志が弱いのかって言ったらそうでもなくて、何かなって思った時に、その実践していくための条件が整ってない。例えば環境とか健康とかが整ってないんじゃないかなってふと思ったの。実際日々ストレスを抱えていて、それはそのエッセンシャル思考を実践しないじゃなくても、本当になんて言うんだろう、本当に日常生活とか環境とか人が選べなくてどうしても避けられないっていうもの状態だから、そっちの方にエネルギーとか気を取られちゃってて、全然できてないなって思ったの。なんていうんだ、その実践するためのエネルギーとか確保できてないなと思ってて、で、なんとか打開できないかなって、なんとか今を変えれないかなって思った時に、そのよりなんとか今を変えようとして余計にその自己啓発本を読むみたいな感じになっちゃってたから、悪循環だね。なんとかするために自己啓発本を読む。でも自己啓発本をなんかこう効果が出るまで実践できないから落ち込む。なんとかできないか、実践するための方法はないか、あるいは今の状況を打破する方法はないか、悩みを止める方法はないか、もうなんかこう負のスパイラルに入ってたから、その自己啓発本をなんか読むのやめなって、あんな売れるために書いてるだけだからってその人が言ってて、それも一理あるなと思って、それが全部じゃないと思うけどね。だからそうだなと思って、小説とかその一人の人が書いた自伝みたいな方がいいよって言われた時にハッとして、待てよと思って、僕どっちかというと一人の人が書いた自伝ってあんまり好きじゃなくて、その人の世界でしかないから意味ないなと思ってたんだけど、待てよと思って、僕が読む自己啓発って結構海外のこういう研究結果で実験結果でこうですよってなってるものが多くて、だから科学ベースでおそらく事実であろうことだろうなと思ったけど、でもそれが実践できないからこそ自分はなんかこうダメなやつだみたいになって、だから待てよと思って、意外となんていうんだ、そっから離れた方が、いつもと行動を変えた方がこの負のスパイラル、特に考えとか気持ちとか抜けれるんじゃないかなと思って、で思ったから、ちょっとそれやってみようと思って、ほんと小説とかもう自己啓発でない読み物に変えてみようかなって思ったので、これ今日のトピックでもあるんだけど、あなたのメンターを教えてくださいってやつで、結局のところ自分の中でメンター誰かなと思った時に、ネルソン・マンデラさん、南アフリカのアパルトヘイトを撤廃するのに尽力した人、その生涯を捧げた人で、ネルソン・マンデラさんはある日突然投獄されて27年間も牢屋の中で過ごしたの。それって普通に考えてありえなくてね、何をしたわけでもなく、ある日突然人生を奪われてしまった。その期間は27年間。だから僕の今の年齢からすれば33なんですけど、そっからすればなんて言うんだろう、27年間、6年は差あるけど、ほぼ自分の一生、ここまでの一生ずっと牢屋で過ごしたってことだよなと思って、ある日突然どういう気持ちでいたんだろうって。で、自分の今の置かれている状況ってなんて言うんだ、ネルソン・マンデラさんほどではないかもしれないけれども、ある日突然明日が変わってしまうかもしれない、明日が保証されない人生だから、結局ネルソン・マンデラさんの生き方は自分にとってすごく参考になるんじゃないかなと思って、だから会ったことはないし、まだそのネルソン・マンデラさんの自伝とか本とか読んでないけど、自分の中のメンターはネルソン・マンデラさんだなと思った。ネルソン・マンデラさんにしようと思ってて、似てるからすごいなんか自分よりさらに上の しんどさを経験してる人だから、この人をメンターにしようと思ってますって感じです。さあ今日も黒い砂漠やっていきましょう。このスキルを覚えて春目になってくれよって感じなんだけどな。春目になってくれよ。頼むぞ頼むぞ。えい、オッケー。1個覚えたぞ。1個覚えたぞ。1個覚えてくれたぞ。よしよし、スタート加速。よしよし、今の方向を瞬間加速に持っていきます。これガラスかな。ありゃあいかんかったか。ちょくちょくやっていけばね、いいでしょう。でも確定券でこれ使ったんだっけ。確定券はもう使ったのか。オッケーオッケー。で、海よいしょん。だからこれかな。これを持っていきましょう。 NPC 近くにと。よし、レッツゴー。音が入らんのは困ったな。この OBS って設定維持したまま再インストールとかできんのかな。それがね、できればね、一番いいよね、正直ね。よいしょん。設定フォルダを表示、これかな。で、なるほどね。OBS スタディオっていうの、これをとりあえずコピーして、これコピーで合ってる？コピーで合ってね。で、一回ローカルのここに貼り付けといて、これでいいんじゃないかな。最悪これで戻せますみたいな感じかな。これであとは行くかどうかを見てみましょう。音が出ないの冴えないもんね。ねえ。今日は確定信号にできるはずかな。確定信号にできるね。できる。よいしょ。気負わずね、ゆっくり行きましょうね。いい時もあれば悪い時もあるしね、いろいろだからね。よいしょ。最近自分がちょっと配信休みがちなのもあって、来てくれる人がちょっと減り気味なんだけど、それもそれでほんと強がりとかじゃなくておつなもんだなと思って。 ていうのは、人が来てくれなくなった時に、あ、今まで来てくれた人ってすげえありがたかったんだなっていうのが普通に思えるし、あとどうせこう誰も来てないなら自分何するってなった時に、例えばこう配信を意識したゲームをするとか、人が来てもらうための配信をするってなりがちだったけど、本当なんかこう配信自体楽しんでとか少ないようにすればいいじゃんっていうアドバイスはたくさんもらってるし、自分はそれは頭では分かってるんだけど、どうしてもなんかこう人に来てもらえる方向に行きがちだったのが、人がじゃあ全然来なくなった時に、あれ自分本当は何したいかなと思って、配信でってなったら、まあ好きなゲームしたいよなと思って、結局だからこの黒い砂漠もするし、あとエイペックスやってもいいかなと思って、下手だけどなかなかこう上手くなりたいけど、でもかといってじゃあ配信は配信でやって違うゲームもやって、あるいは雑談やって、でじゃあエイペックスはエイペックスでやるかって言ったら全然今までできてないし、時間がなくて結局だから、そういう意味ではなんかこう、僕はエイペックス下手すぎて人に見てもらえるようなあれじゃないけど、どうして全然そんなに球当たんないのとかなっちゃうタイプだけど、でもなんかこうね、なんかこうそういうだからこうそういうのを意識して配信とかしなかったけど、そういうの抜きにそういうの考えなくてよくて、結局なんだろう、もうどうせ誰もいないなら下手なプレイでも人が来てもらえないプレイでもいっかってなってエイペックスもやるだろうしって、なんか今ちょっと頭の中がいろいろ整理できたから、これはこれでおつな時間だなと思ってます。なかなかねえ、よいしょ。最近なんか背中に張りがある、なんだろうと思ってる。だなんだろうね。よいしょよいしょよいしょ。ってことはあれかな、やるゲームも決まったし、カテゴリーを合わせていってもいいかもしれないな。だから今はその雑談配信にしてるけど、Hi Kimberly Concern, thank you for coming to see my channel. It's been a while. How was your day? And how are you today? And today I'm really fine. I'm really good today. Because なんだろう。Because I just came out from the tunnel of my life, and I found the place. I found the place which is なんでいうかこう which is lighted by hope かな。そうね。It's like a metaphor. Better なんでやんのな。なんでよ。I think何 It's like a metaphor, but なんていうかこう。But it's true かな。I cannot find another word. Okay, very soon. Today I was lighter. Hottest day I ever. Really? For example, British. For example, British. The temperature was higher than 40 degree. Is it true? 40 degree なんだっけ? I'm not sure. セルシアっていうのかな。待って。摂氏ってなんだよ。I'm not sure. 摂氏。Wait for a minute. 摂氏。英語。これいつも忘れる。I always forgot how to say Celsius or another one. 摂氏はどうし間違えた。よいしょ。Celsius か。Celsius。じゃあ歌詞は Celsius and how to say? 何これFahrenheit Celsius and Fahrenheit か and in Japan and in Europe it's Celsius か and and in my area in my area it's only 36 degrees but it is still too much for me いや十分暑いよ36 degrees is なんかいいの hot I think in Japan in summer in August it becomes 36 to 38 degrees and now today is still July yeah I'm not sure how to I'm not sure how can be in August or in September とかね September もやばいよね I think September is hot recently ねどうなるかわかんないよねあれでもこれ待って待ってこれはどうすればいいんだこの人どの人wait for a minute この人か he なんでこの人I'm not sure how to exchange And the keeper said, in Japan, everyone has air conditioning, I guess. Yes, it's true. And but it's not that widespread in Germany. So I got surprised. That in Europe, there are many countries who doesn't have air conditioner in family house. I got so surprised because most of Europe countries are advanced, I think, and why do they don't have air conditioner? So I got surprised. I can't believe it. Better I but なんだ I learned one leader from people in Europe that the reason why many countries in Europe don't have air conditioner is coming from the building, which is so historical that they are not allowed to fix or allowed to equip the air conditioner. Is it right? But it makes sense. It makes sense. There are a lot of historical buildings, historical residence, and it doesn't allow to fix facilities. And it makes sense. なんでこれできないの I'm not sure why I can't exchange this item. ローミでしょI see. そうか。そういうことか。Now I understand. そういうことか。level か。level. Because of the level ね。I see. And their comparison and their air conditioning wasn't very needed before in Japan. Really? Really? Before in Germany, but now that it's getting hotter and hotter. Maybe it has to be changed. I see. I see. And I think the reason why the conditioner was spread in Japan is Japan is so humid. Not only hot, but humid. So we feel more hot. Than the temperature. ね。ね。なんだろうね。今年は暑いよね。I think ね、this year is very hot ね。I'm not sure why. And keep Erickson, humidity is a big factor. That's why in Spain they have high temperatures, but it feels comfortable because they have low humidity. ね、全然違うよね。本当に。ねえ。Humidity is a big factor ね。I think, a really big factor ね、ほんと。だからそうなんて言うんだろうな。And now in Japan, there are still many people who are wearing masks because of COVID-19, and the government announced 2 months ago that 1 month ago that it is okay not to wear masks in public, in outside. When you're close to people, well, when you're small room, when you are in small room, you should wearing a mask. But then when you are in outside, it's okay not to wear mask. The government announced, but many of Japanese people wearing a mask. I think either is based on ethnical reason, because Japanese people don't Japanese people are not willing to be different from others. So if people around them are wearing a mask, they are wearing a mask. So they are not they don't like to be outstanding. They don't like to be pioneer. No, interesting, right? Very interesting. And I'm different from way of thinking compared to basic Japanese people. So I'm kind of man who is not wearing a mask in outside now in Japan. Because government announced it's okay. Interesting ね。 But I know that a few people are not wearing masks. ね。Even though they are Japanese ね。Interesting ね。How about in Germany, KP Erickson? Do people wear masks or not now? Isn't it common for Japanese to wear a mask when sick? Oh, it's common. It's common. It's not a big jump, right? So it's not a big jump. まあそうね。If ね。If coronavirus or if pandemic is occurred, Japanese people it is easy for Japanese people to wear a mask, ね。Yeah, it's true. For example, なんだろう。flu. For example, flu. I don't know how to say flu incorrectly. When it has strong fever and a big disease in winter before coronavirus. Flu. As for flu, people wear masks. Many people get their vaccine. And 何かな And not sure. なんだろう。And and people wear masks. People wear masks and people are absent from school and company when they got their big flu. And the comparison. And we have to wear masks in public transportation at the moment. I see. How about the people in outside, for example, park, road, and I'm not sure. How about the people in outside? Outside. And keep Erickson. And where I live, people are very strictly following the rules. I see. And set by the government, but in my vacation in East Germany, many people are in public transportation didn't wear masks ね。I see. そういうことか。へえ。やっぱり違うのかな、東と西。ね。Do you feel the difference between East Germany and West Germany? People, culture, or do you think that the effect of冷戦ってなんていうの Cold War. I don't know how to share 冷戦 in English. Wait for a minute. Cold War. Do you think the effect of Cold War is still remained in Germany between West Germany and East Germany? I've read the article about Germany, and it says still remained. So how about the UK version? And then outside is no mask everywhere. あ、そうなんだ。outside is no mask everywhere なんだ。あは、Japan should learn ね。Japan should learn 何 ?learn こうlearn to think. Japan should learn being individual ね。yeah. They always felt pleasure from outside ね。そうね。I think it's so hard for ね、them ね。And すごいビッグあれ。なんていうのあれだ。ちょっと語彙力が I lost words. よいしょ。And Quebec-san, it's definitely a difference in culture. あ、そうなんだ。そんな違うんだね。あは、I see. はあはあ。I see. It's definitely a difference in culture. まあ、でもそうか。When it was 1989, the wall of Berlin was collapsed. I know it's 1989 because I was born in 1989. And ね、そうなんで time has passed for 何about 30 years. About 30 years. ね。30? 30だよね。30 years だよね。So I can understand. ね。There still remained on Cold War. It makes sense. Still 30 years. ね。It has just 30 years だよ。ね。ほんと。そう考えると、ね、なんていうか。ね、なんか時間の感覚って考え方ってほんと変わるよね。And the people in East Germany are less likely to do what their government says if they don't feel represented by if they don't feel represented by it. Wait for a minute, because of my English skill, difficult to understand. The people in are less likely to do what the government says. Okay. And if they don't feel represented by it. So less if so even though the government is behalf of nations, including with East German people, but they are less likely to do what the government says. Is it correct to understand? I'm so sorry, it's because of my English skill. ね。 そうなんだ。なんか違う。思いがあるのかな。So, the people in East Germany people have some thought or feeling different from East and different from West people in Germany. It is natural for them to feel think differently from West people in Germany because for them their big change was occurred and some people think it good, but some people think it complicated or complex. Very complex. I can understand that they're feeling. If I were them, I would feel it complex or complicated. Not so bad, but difficult to say it's good. Very complicated. I know. ほっ。じゃん。アイテムができました。My gear is power up ね。Powered up ね。And the KPRXN it's very hard to describe. I think so. I think so. It's very hard to describe ね。A leader might be respected for its authority or sympathy. And so in the West people respect their authority, and in the East they for leaders when sympathy matches. Authority or sympathy. ああ、そうなんだね。へえ、そうかそっかそっかそっか。I think Japanese people are similar to East people in Germany かな。When they feel sympathy, as matched ね。Sympathy is matched, they can respect for leaders かね。Prime Minister. When their sympathy is matched, I think so ね。My gear あれは待て。Wait for a minute. 何が違うんだ。なんか嫌な予感がすると。I feel something bad. 待て。これは何が違うのI'm not sure. What? something something ね strange thing 何was occurred. And can be concerned. For example, where I live, people just follow rules. Yeah, there. I think I've heard that. I've heard that people in Germany are very diligent, honest, sincere. Yeah, very similar to Japanese people, I think. And I've heard. And not thinking about if they are good. No, yes, yeah. Japanese people also, like that, Not thinking about if they are good or bad rules, yeah. And while in East Germany people, might think, why do I have to wear a mask in a bus, but not in a shop? So don't wear a mask in the bus, I see. So East Germany people think by themselves, and they have their own opinion, They obey what they thought. They obey what they think. They are obeyed by what they think, I see. 違うんだね。Even they're in one nation, but there are many differences. There are many differently. There are many definite differences between them, そうね。I think I used a lot of resources. person. South Germany, especially South もの South Germany, especially it's very strict on following rules. へえ we take much pride in discipline. へえそう East Germany, West Germany, and South Germany ね。I see. And there, South Germany also is very wealthy. Wealthy? Really? Hey. So we think discipline is connected to wealth. へえ。Interesting だね。Interesting. そうなんだ。南の方が富裕層が多いってことか。そうか。日本は地域差あるかな ?I'm not sure. In Japan, there is a difference. There is a difference of wealth. なんでこうね。Between regions. I'm not sure. どうだろうな ?I'm not sure だね。I'm not sure there's a difference between. There's a difference of wealth. I think people in city, it costs more to live. For example, rent fee. Rent fee is higher than rural area, and so I think people in city are wealthy, rich, I think, but I'm not sure about the difference. I'm not sure. It depends on regions. ねえ、話しようね。 American person, South Germans also were great. South Germans also were great rivals to the Prussians, which are deemed the role model of German discipline. Prussians. プロシアってことかな。Prussians. Prussians. プルシアなんだ。プルシアンズプルシアンズ意味プロセイね。プロセイになった。I know プロシアンズね。へえ、待って、プロセインってそもそも何なんだ。プロシアンズプロセインPrussian is northern Poland. Northern Poland. Kaliningrad State. Lithuania. どれがはは。ちょっと書いちゃった。緑と、I see。これね、プロセインか。プルシアンリージョン。いろいろあるもんだね。歴史って、歴史結構知らないかも。I think ね、I'm not good at ね、history か。ですごい複雑だね。I think Europe history is very complex だね。I think こう、many different regions ね。different lines ね。I see. And the comparison, the ancestors of Prussia were a crusader order, and later Prussia was a driving force of World War and touring Germany. そうなの Really? ？Really? そういうこと？そうね、in history, ね、it is very often that the World War, especially World War II, is told by ね、fascism or Nazism or ね、Hitler ね。It is very often told from that word, these words, better driving first is made by pleasure. World War II and including World War First ね。ここじゃなかった。I'm not ね、ここじゃない。Here's not a place. Here's not a place to ね。へえ、なんか勉強になるな。ね。I know that ね、history cannot be told from one aspect. I think so. The history cannot be told by one aspect. ね。For example, World War II. ね。Germany, Russia, and Italy was lost, and often accused Nazism, fascism. ね、Germany, Italy, Japan. Also ね、criticized Nazism. But think about the West side. They are colonized ね。They colonized many countries, Africa, Asia, ね。Or I'm not sure, Latin America, South America. I'm not sure. But ね、they colonized many countries. And I think it's not good, it's not correct, it's not right to do. So fascism is not good, I think. But to colonize many countries is also not good. They don't have they didn't have any reason to colonize these countries. So it is impossible to think and judge their history from one side ね。I think so. あ、これってこういうのも交換できるんだ。知らんかった。へえ。あれ？風から行ってみようかな。これ I'm gonna exchange this item and this item かな。this item よし。This is good. This is good. Okay. Okay. And KPX さん。何？ What? There's the name 山上み。maybe maybe 山上はこれでしょ多分。山上。maybe this かな。山上 is 山上。this 漢字 character. and so 山はもう間違えた。Stay away from it. mountain 神God. Yes. Yama means mountain, and Gami means God, the God. And Gami is also Kami, ね、God. なんかこう、some Japanese has 何？濁点ってなんていうの？ Some Japanese has 濁点。濁点。Wait for a minute. 濁点ってなんて言うんだ、英語で。Some Japanese people has これ。これのせいもしかして。これで、これスピーカーになってないかな。Wait for a minute. Some Japanese has turbidity point. Turbidity point. Some Japanese have turbidity point. ね。When there was a combined with ね。other word. Other letters かな。Other letters. When the letter combined with other letters, some Japanese has turbidity point ね。And there, comparison. So Gami is Kami, and I see. So yes. And so Yamagami is mountain Kami, and Shinigami is death Kami. So yes, it's true itself. So Bleach, do you know Bleach? Which is one of our famous manga, comic book in Japan. And Bleach is Shinigami. So death god, ね。Death god. Yes. Death Kami ね。Yes. ケイブリさん、I know Shinigami from Death. ね、Death Note. Yes, Death Note ね、Death Note ね。Luke is also Shinigami ね。Yes. Hey, Jack. Is it difficult for you to sleep? Jack ね。Now Jack is ね、staying in ね、staying in ちょっと汚いとこ見えちゃうIt is not good for me to ね to show my dirty closet but Jack is lying there sleeping there Now Jack is なんかこうね Now Jack is こう living together in my room and he was bit by toxic snake. Then he was in danger for his life, but he has overcome it, and now he is getting fine, better and better every day. ね。He has still affected biting your snake. It is difficult for him to walk smoothly, but I believe that he can get well soon, and he can get well finally ね。 ん動くジャックブルブルブルブルジャックOkay, bigger son, and it's all poison or snake. Common. I think so. I think it's common in Japan, ne? Poison or snake are common in Japan. Yes, yes. And there, I don't think we have them. Really? Really? I see. Oh, it's safe, ne? ne? Germany. It's safe to, ne? It's safe to walk through the mountain. ね In the forest ね It's very safe. There's no poisonous snake. Oh, good, good, good. ねIt is ね It is ねなんだよな It is said that the dog will not be dead, though they are bit by poisonous snake. It is said that, brother, I really worry about Jack because that day Jack was bit by poisonous snake. Jack was getting weaker and weaker, and he didn't nerve at all, and he closed his eyes. I really worried about him. I thought he was going to be dead. I really worried about him. So I brought him to the animal hospital, which were far away from here. I drive the car for 2 hours, and I arrived at the animal hospital, and then he recovered a little bit. He could show his smile a little bit. No, I really worried about him, but I got relief a little bit, and the doctor said, I think he is okay, but still in danger, the doctor said to me, and he did Jack medication. And then now finally he is okay. The remain worry is only decaying his muscle. Which are part he was bit. So he was bit on his front right leg, so that part would be decayed. So I really worry about that possibility, but totally he is fine. And if his right front leg was decayed and the muscle was removed, muscle should be removed, but finally he could be get there. Well, I've heard. So but I hope that there's no decay. I think. I hope. 待って。よいしょ。これをつけとかなきゃ。 Yeah, no, thank you. No, Kimberly-san, yeah, I can tell the world. No, so, yeah. No. Yeah, I really worry about him. I'm gonna ask you, Kimberly-san. I have a question. So do pets are allowed to go into the restaurant in Germany? For example, dog. The reason why I ask you this question is that I've heard that the dog are common in France and in Paris. ね。They can go to everywhere, and they can have lunch with their owner. Yeah, I've read the article and I heard from. So how about in Germany? The dog or even cat or birds, or I'm not sure, are allowed to go enter their house, go enter their restaurant, or are they common in Germany or not? And K-person, it's very common. Common なんだ。へえ、it's very common to bring a dog in Germany. Usually, the restaurant is usually the restaurant is even providing water for the dog. Really? Very good なんだけど。Germany is also nice to dogs. そうなんだ。I see. いいね。That's good だね。That's really good.ね。そう。Japan, I should go to Germany or France ね。We can live well in Europe countries かな。That's good. And hi, Spellickson. Hi, have a good stream. Oh, thank you for coming to see my channel. How was your day? And how are you today? And I'm sorry for being absent so often recently. No, my condition was not stable かな recently. But now I'm fine, I think. ね。これはどうなんだろうか。3.7 か。これはでもとりあえずこれかな。だからこれか。とりあえずこれをつけといて。こっちつけた方がいいか。こっちはまだね、強化しないとね。オッケーね。待って、でも今は強化すればいいんじゃないか。これで。これなんだっけ。I need to ね。power up my gear。これか。で、Animation skip。大変なことだった。よいしょ。Animation skip。これはまだ1個じゃダメか。2個はこれもう 4% か。I see. And I'm fine, and I drove car for like 13 hours. Oh, you drove so much, né? So much hours. You drove for so much hours. Oh, yeah. I think you got exhausted for driving a car. Take a rest, né? Take rest enough, né? Take a rest enough. Yeah. I think you got tired so much, né? And So I'm tired, but it's fine. Okay. And this person, sorry, I want to be able to join your stream for 10 days or something like. Oh no, it doesn't matter. Help yourself. And you can come to see my channel in any time, and it's not a duty, so take it easy and feel free to come to see my channel. Take it easy, né? And something like and that because I was you was in your village, and but I'm here from now. I see. How was it? My day is perfect. Yeah. Today I felt perfect. I felt really good. Because I feel like I was out from the long tunnel in my life. It's metaphor. But no, I'm out. I'm just out of the long tunnel. That I can see the light. I've read a lot of books, and I try to improve my life living, and I've learned every books are right, correct to say, but for me, so it is difficult to introduce their system. What the book says, because I can't have perfect condition that which doc supposed to introduce, So I've learned that every books are correct, and it is useful, meaningful, and grateful for me and everyone. But for someone, including with me, it is difficult to introduce that way. So now I've learned. I changed my mind. Yeah. So なんていうかこう、なんていうのかな。I've learned, and I keep information in my mind, but not introduce. Now I なんていうんだろうね。なんていうのかな、こう。Now I take it easy, feel it easy. ね。I got so much knowledge. That's enough ね。And now なんていうかこう。なんていうか、なんて言えばいいんだろうね。なんだっけ。なんて言うんだっけな。何言おうとしたか忘れた。I forgot how to say. なんていうのyeah, so. I can't find a word, but I take it easy, in my life. It's fine. And Spark-san, how was the result of your test, exams? The last time I saw you had a lot of exams, right, Spark-san? And how about the result of your exam? Is it good or not? You only failed the exam out of 16, so it's fine, I guess. Yeah, I think so. It's good. ね。So you could do ね almost all of the exams well. So ね you could do well almost ね It's good. It's good. Ah, okay. Now I feel relaxed. I feel now I have a relief on it ね Ah, I see. Ah, that's good ね Oh, okay. And KPX-san and I was talking about the pet situation. So KPX-san taught me that dogs are common in Germany, and they can go to anywhere. And some restaurants offer dogs water. A cup of water. Some restaurants offer dogs a cup of water. Oh, that's really good. Nothing like that occurred in Japan. So I'm gonna ask you, how about in Turkey? And Stark-san, almost all of them. Yeah, I think so. And I think I may be the student with the most lessons. I think I may be the student with the most. そうなんだ。with the most lessons at my university. そうなんだ。So you take a lot. なんで？So you take So you take a lot of lessons ね A lot of class ねI see You are so You're so diligent ね You're so diligent I see You're so diligent. That's good ね That's really good. That's really good ね Amazing ね That's really good. Good. いいね That's good. And in our country, animals, in my country, animals are considered as really? 待って、ターキーってなんだっけI'm not sure about the religion of Turkey. Please tell me. And animals are considered as God's servants. And who cannot speak. That's why there's I love that way of thinking. Animals are considered as God's servants. I love that way of thinking. Animals are God's servants who cannot speak. So we're seeing how to touch with them ね。We are seeing how to touch with them by gods ね。by gods. by the god ね。by the god ね。yeah, I love that way of thinking ね。because ね、human being, some people have bad behaviors when they are not seen by anyone. ね、some people have bad behaviors when they are not seen by anyone. But on that way of thinking, animals are God's servant. They cannot speak. We are in the attempt on how to behave to animal ね。I love that way of thinking. ムスリムね。most of Turkey is Muslim ね。だからイスラム教ってことなのかな。イスラムじゃなくてムスリムはちょっと違うのかな。待て、この常識がない私。待ってムスリムは日本語。モスリン。これ何教って考えればいいんだ。ムスリム。I had a long spelling. これは何教って考えればいいんだ。ムスリムはイスラム教で今いいのか。イスラム教でいいのか。オッケー。ムスリムね。イスラム教。ムスリム。オッケー。I love that way of thinking. And that's why there is such a great love. That's why there is such a great love and respect for animals. And you can see a lot of stray animals while walking on the street. While walking on the street, of course. Most of them are cats and dogs. Such Turkish people constantly feed them. They have become a part of. すごいね。They have become a part of society なんだ。part of society. そうなんだ。そうか。なんかこう、in Japan, it is not seen good to feed stray animals, cats, dog ね。Because, for example, cats, if we feed for stray cats, they come to come often, and some stray cats did bad thing for neighbors. So feeding stray cats or dogs are not seen good in Japan because of なんかこう because of the culture かな。In Japan, people are needed to think others, not for themselves ね。First, they need to think for others ね。But it depends on the situation ね。Depends on the situation, but people in Japan are always feeling the pressure to think for others. Even though, for example, even though feeding cats is good for Tanaka-san, but not good for other people but not good for the society. Tanaka-san should give up feeding stray cats ね。They should always think about the society ね。Think about the society ね。Because of the culture ね。 And there's Spalax-san. And if you watch any tourism video about Turkey, it is impossible not to I see. It is impossible not to see a cat or a dog, ne? I see. And there, according to our religion, the animals we have will help us to go to heaven. Of course, if on the contrary, the animals we do evil will make it harder for us to go to heaven. I see. なるほどね。I see. And なんだろう。I have one thing to think about after listening to what Spalax-san said. I thought about castration for dogs and cats, ne? In Japan, castration is very common, and when we have dog and cat, the animal hospital and the societyかな? I'm not sure. Animal hospital often recommend to do castration, to do an operation for castration. And the castration in itself is not bad doing for animals, dog and cats, but the point is they cannot speak in human languages, ne? They can't speak Japanese, English, Arabic or Spanish or not, I'm not sure. The point is they cannot speak, so we can't understand. Castration is very good or welcomed to dogs and cats, ne? And so we really think about the animals, ne? We really think about the animals, I think, because they can. I had a mistake to catch a house. So ne, the point is they cannot speak, ne? So we should imagine how they feel, ne? We should observe their reaction and guess, ne? We should not be right, but we should guess, we should imagine how they feel. I think this is very important. I think they are hungry. They don't want to be done like this. They want to read a book. They want to go to coffee. They want to have a baby. They want to they really hate owner or not, I'm sure. Yeah, we can't know their feeling, even though, for example, even though the Jack is smiling, but in his mind, Jack is really angry about me. Don't touch me, don't touch me. I'm not sure. So we try to guess how they felt. And Kepirsan. And in Germany, there are things people shouldn't feed wild boars. Wild boars か。And they go rampage from time to time because of that. Is it common to see wild boars in Germany? Is it common? common なのかな。でもワイドボアーズはね、I can understand it ね。To feed wild boars ね。We can't control でしょ。We can't control wild boars ね。そうね。ね、they are wild boars are really wild ね。I can see wild boars around my house. They're so wild. Literally meaning, they are so wild. ね。They can change. They have a power to change lands ね。そうなんかこう because when they enjoy playing with sons or to prevent them from having insects or parasites on their body, they play with their sons. They are rolling on the land and they get a lot of sons. Sons ってなんか泥。They get a lot of 泥ってなんていうの？泥英語。mud か。They have a lot of mud. I wanted to say mud ね。They wild boar get a lot of mud on their body to prevent insect from living on their body, or I'm not sure. They have strong power. 本当 they have strong power to change the land. ね、地形が変わる本当に。イノシシが遊んだり暴れたらね。And they have a power to cut off fingers of human beings. ね、they are so wild. Danger ね。Their body is so tough. They can attack on curse ね。curse ね。They can ね。destroy cars ね。They are really wild. So I can understand ね。People should not feed wild boars. And Kevin said, it's not common to see wild boars. And they usually live separated. To society. When they meet, it usually means trouble. そうでしょ。In Germany でもね、it's same ね。It's same. In Japan, it's same. In Germany, it's safe ね。It's same ね。ああ、いや。ほんとね、ワイルドの。They are so wild. ね。And in Japan, it is often said that wild animals are losing their living area because human beings are spreading their living area. So wild animals are losing their living area. So for example, wild boars and wild bears go into their residential area, and people can see wild boars and wild bears in my city. ね。It is danger for us. But I can understand that wild animals are very severe to live because they are losing their food because of human beings. And I can understand their feeling, yeah. Now, I think to have empathy is very important for us. No. To have the empathy for anyone, anything is very important. But I also know that to have the empathy for anyone, for anything, is not good for one. For example, me, because to have the empathy, sometimes to have empathy, sometimes no. To have empathy sometimes causes the loss for me, ne? For example, recently I got a car accident, and I was not alone. I just stopped my car, and the opponent tried to go close in thorough road, and she gave scratching on my cars, and in this case I didn't move at all, and if she didn't try to go close over, my car was not scratched, so she was perfectly wrong. And なんていうかこう、but it doesn't matter. The matter is, I called the police to check the accident, and when I called the police, and the police came to see, but with television staff, ね。In that time, the television staff is together with a policeman, and they are interviewing with that policeman for a day. And I didn't know the television staff come, and they they said to me that they asked me, is it okay to broadcast this car accident? Because we're together with that policeman and we are interviewing his job activity. And we want to broadcast this car accident and we want to show people how to work this policeman ね。And I declined on them not to broadcast because I didn't like to show myself on the broadcasting because it's car accident. If I got a Nobel Peace Prize, it's okay to show on the broadcasting, but it's a car accident. Even though it was not my fault, I didn't want to show on the broadcasting because it's car accident ね。The impression on people not good ね。Even though not bad, but it's not good. So I declined on them. But I had the empathy. But I had the empathy to them. It's their job, and it is good for them to broadcast this big news, and they can show the policeman well how to cope with this car accident. It is a great opportunity for them. So I had the empathy. So I can understand their position, their standpoint, and then so I gave a little なんかこう I なんていうのなんで配慮ってなんていうの I gave them a little 配慮 I gave them a little concerns かな little concerns about them. As a job worker. So finally, I said, I replied to them, my basic stance is to say no, but if you send me a video for broadcasting, then I gonna check. And I checked is it okay to be on the broadcasting or not. Then finally I answered by email whether it's okay to broadcast or not. No. I wanted to say no, I wanted to decline at all on that time, but I postponed it to answer because I had the empathy. So having empathy is not always good, I think. And okay, very interesting. Here, the living environment of wild birds gets protected. Oh, really? And mostly from hunters, which are interested for birds to exist. So they can hunt them. か。へー、あ、そうなんだ。I see. ああ、そうなんだ。生計を立て ることを、イノシシが生計を立てることを生りとしてる人たちには OK だけどってことか。I see, I see. なるほどね。I see. And K-Bear-san, whenever I see Japanese police, they're like so timid. I'm not used to that. あ、でもなんかわかるかもね。I can understand your feeling ね。え、待って。I have a question. Are you a policeman? K-Bear-san. I'm not used to that. I'm not used to that. So you were policeman? K-Bear-san. そういうこと Right? Whenever I see Japanese police, but I can understand your feeling ね。Because, for example, in America, when I did bad behavior in front of policemen, we got the we got the 何かこう we got to be said that fuck up とかね get away from here とかね do not close to here とかね yeah. But in Japan, policeman says excuse me bad something blah 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 in Japanese in Japan policemen are like that, but they are なんかこう they are mean. I think they are means なんかこう they are not sincere. I think ね they have polite fiction ね they seem to be polite, but for example they have ね they have they arrest some for example they arrest someone but he can not have the video for 取り調べ for being asked by policemen in the room. He can't have any record. He can't have any videos. So it is very common in Japan that the policemen become pussy to say yes for criminals ね and they are なんかこうね they are controlling their mind, they are controlling ね his or her mind to say yes, and then ね it is also possible for policemen to ね to make any records, which is very good for them ねI think their means Kibik-san, I'm not a policeman. What I wanted to say is that the police in German is different. It works more fair, I think. Yeah. I think I can understand you. No. No. Okay, okay. Okay, okay. And it is time to be the end of my streaming. よいしょ。And thank you for coming to see my channel ね。Kipik-san, Spook-san, and any other guys. Thank you for coming to see my channel. I really enjoyed so much to talk with you ね。I really enjoyed it. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. And I hope you have a good night and day. And bye bye.